Alright, hey guys, it's Hilary here, and today I'm going to talk about 5 things that really annoy me because I'm just in that kind of mood right now. So here we go, here's the first one. Okay, so my name is Hilary, and it's spelled with one L, okay? And people always get confused and spell it with 2 L's, and I understand that because some people's names do have 2 L's in them, like Hillary Clinton and stuff, but like that just really annoys me because it's just not my name, and like, so I always tell people it's like Hillary Duff, not like Hillary Clinton, okay? Sometimes, okay, I'll get a birthday letter like this. I don't know if you can read it, but it's spelled with 2 L's. And I'm just like, wow, thank you. I see my birth didn't make that big of an effect on you because you can't remember how to spell my name. Just kidding, I mean, I appreciate everything everybody gives me, but you know. The second thing that annoys me is when a teacher or like a pastor or whoever will say, turn to chapter number. Like chapter number 2 or chapter number 3. And to me, I mean, I understand, I guess I can understand that, it makes a little bit of sense, but it really annoys me because it's like, no, can you please just say chapter 3 or chapter 2? You don't need to say chapter number 2. It's just like, why? Why? I don't know. Number 3. Alright, that is when I'm driving, okay, and like, I'm driving with somebody, like a friend or something, and they reach over and change my radio station. Like, okay, like, here's the thing, okay? The driver's seat when I'm driving is like my throne or like my sanctuary thing, you know, whatever, just like, you know, I'm in control, I'm driving, okay? And you don't sit in your little peasant chair over there, okay, passenger seat, and change my station. Music is like my life. You don't touch my life while I'm in charge. And then, like, because most of the time, you know, most people don't have as good of music taste as I do, so they'll change it to something that I don't really like, or that's just not as good as whatever I was listening to, and it's just not okay. You know, you don't get to do that unless you're like my very best friend, or like, you know, God or something, because to me, like, you know what, that's my own space. Number 4, which I'm actually very annoyed with today, and that's pretty much like what inspired this whole video, is when people don't have money, or like they ran out of money on their food card, you know, like to buy food at the cafeteria or whatever, and they don't bring their lunch to school, and then they complain all day about how hungry they are. These are the kids whose grandparents or like their parents or whoever will like go out and buy them brand new cars for no reason on their birthday or Christmas. I mean, that is the reason, but you know, some of us poor folk over here, we don't get that. Okay, we don't get like cars on our birthdays or anything like that. Okay, and then they're the ones who come up and just like act super hungry while I'm like eating my food, you know, and then that's okay. And sometimes I'll share with them, especially if it's like my like close friends. But sometimes, okay, sometimes I'm just so annoyed with it that it's just kind of like.
I'm so hungry.
Did you bring lunch?
No, I don't have money either. If only I could have a little bit of food because I am so hungry. I've been hungry this whole day. So, you know, it's like only if I had food then I wouldn't be so hungry all the time. Oh.
Yep, well, that sucks.
Yeah, it does because I'm hungry.
But no, I do end up sharing my food a lot at school. Because, you know, I'm a nice person, you know. Especially, like, with my best friend. Because she does this a lot. And she, like, well, not a lot, but she, like, won't, like, eat breakfast or bring lunch. And I tell her to. And then it's just like, sweetie. But that's okay. Because, you know, it doesn't actually bother me when she does it. I think, like, one of the reasons it bothers me when other people does it, is because, like, sometimes I feel like they only love me for my food, like we never hang out outside of that, but then they come and be like, hey, I'm really hungry, and then I'm just like, okay, here's some food, and then, you know, like, and then we don't hang out that much after that either, so it's like, it's a little bit sketchy, but it's okay. This friggin' lunch is, like, the only thing that I look forward to, like, the whole friggin' day, and then, like, I can't go on without having that kind of, you know, like, hope, like, silver lining in the distance. Okay, the 5th thing that, like, annoys me is kids. Alright, so I'll get into, like, this new, like, band or, like, song or, like, app or TV show or like, a book, and I'll try to tell my friends about it, you know, and be like, hey, friend, will you join me in enjoying this thing, whatever it might be, you know, and they're like, nah, that doesn't look very cool, and, like, I just don't feel like I could be into that. And then I'm just over here like, wow, alright, I mean, you're missing out, but I mean, okay. But then they come back, like, the next week, like, the biggest fans of whatever I was trying to tell them about, okay? And I'm like, oh, cool, hey, you finally looked it up, you're cool. And then they're like, what? I mean, yeah, because so-and-so told me to. And it's like, never me. It's never, ever me. They will never look something up because I told them to, and they will never like it. Like, sometimes people look up something that I tell them to, and then they're just like, yeah, whatever. But sometimes, like, and then, but if they don't look it up until somebody else tells them, then they love it, man. I mean, like, you better believe that they're gonna, like, be the biggest fan of that there is. I swear, this happens to me all the time, or at least it used to. I kind of stopped telling people about things, I guess, like, but, like, okay, so the Hunger Games, before there were gonna be a movie and stuff, I told my friend about it, and I was like, hey, you should read this book, it's really good, I'm liking it, I'm loving it, I'm feeling it, and they were like, I don't really want to read a book that's that violent about kids, and I was like, alright, and then now she's, like, a huge freaking fan, like, still, like, even more than I am now, like, I don't even, like, talk about it at all anymore, but she still loves it, and, like, it's because, like, her boyfriend told her about it, like, the week or 2 weeks after I did, and I was like, okay, I see how it is, and then my other friend, like, I had Snapchat, and I was all snapping everything, chatting, you know, and then I'd be like, hey, you should totally get this app, and then we can, like, Snapchat each other, and she's like, I don't think I would use that ever, and then, like, okay, so the next day, she comes back and she has it, and I'm like, wait, and I already knew that it wasn't me, and I was like, who told you should get it? And she's like, oh, my youth leader, and I was like, wow, like, I totally knew it wasn't gonna be me, and this happens all the time, like, all the time, books, bands, websites, like, Tumblr and stuff, and it's just, I just gave up, I'm never gonna, like, you know, be that person that they look something up and then become super big fans about it, like, you know, that's okay, I'm okay with it, you know. So yeah, now you know some of the 5 annoying things in my life. I realize that you guys might not be able to relate to some or maybe any of these, but I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and you know, whether you love it or hate it, I hope you guys all have a good day. Because you know, it doesn't always have to be about love for your significant other. It could be for your family and your friends, you know? Yeah, you feel me? No? Alright, okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!